Sorry, go ahead. I was just in Cuba and I saw the wildest BBLs. I was posting it. I was like, "Oh, y'all thought just BBLs was rolling around? No,
I'm
it was
telling you.
crazy BBLs. The girls was I could
I
tell.
know, Q. You ain't gonna do nothing strange, this you, Q.
No, I don't be on that.
All my women are built differently. Don't shame the BBLs. BBLs are nice when you see
No,
them.
they're not.
I'm not knocking if you got a BBL. I'm just saying men knock BBLs like there's not girls overseas that got BBLs. When I went to DR, the girls had BBLs. When I went to Costa Rica,
that's why they get them done.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called a Brazilian butt lift. I don't think if they put 2 and 2 together, they could realize it was created.
Yeah, the same type of women y'all gonna get here, y'all gonna get overseas. They just not gonna speak proper English.
Yeah,
they might be nicer.
Right, and that's what makes
her
me
attitude and mindset is going to be different.
The average woman dating here ain't asking no dude for no 6K.
I'm not talking about
all the women I meet are very. It's up to me. Like if I want to go to Nobu, they're gonna come to Nobu. If I want to go to Chick-fil-A, they're gonna come to Chick-fil-A. It's no like. I don't know where these men are having these scenarios. Most women are down to earth and chill. I don't understand it. I don't
even here.
That's why
most women where? Where are you?
I'm in California, so I'm in LA. I'm in San Francisco. I'm in San Diego. So I mean,
you said and most of them are down and chill.
I'm from Miami. So I understand a little bit of what she's saying. Obviously, like men go there to have a good time with women of the ilk. I get it, and I understand that type of nuance, but the majority of the women that I meet are quality women because I'm a quality dude. I'm not running into no bums because you can put 2 and 2 together.
What part of Miami are you from?
Those types of women, like the women in that video, she's meeting the guy she wants to meet. She's trying to find a guy in Dubai. If you're looking for a guy in Dubai and then you run into the dude that's a mechanic, you're gonna be hot. The dude that's a mechanic might be very straight and very down to earth and cool, but she's gonna judge them off top, and that's where this dating stuff kind of goes left because people attaching you to what you do for work, how much money you make. That has nothing to do with a family structure, love, and care for like a system and a unit, a nuclear family. Nothing.
Hey, bro, but serious. Let's keep it real. Right now, as we know, most women, let's keep it real, are not worried about, you know what I'm saying, the family structure. They're worried about,
because the men
are you going to pay all my bills? You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I told you, the men are. I move on savage time. I'm not gonna sit here and placate like, oh, I want to wife the good girl in front of my. It's not like that because the good girl in front of my face is not getting my full time and attention, and that's how we are in the dating spectrum. It is what it is. It's like, yo, right now, I don't see anyone talking about families, kids coming together. Nah, it's like I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna pop bottles. You're gonna see me in Turks. Like, what we talking about? Why we not being real?
Hey, let's just call it what it is. Let's just call it what it is. This whole passport bros thing didn't become an issue until young niggas start getting their passports and putting this shit on YouTube. Like, this has been a thing.
Yeah.
Men have been
American men. It used to be in a magazine
and getting women. Like, this is not a new thing. It
Military.
just only became a thing once young brothers started doing it and putting it on YouTube, bro. Like this
It used to be called mail order brides. I knew. So listen. The first time that I heard about this concept, maybe 10, 12 years ago, I moved down south, right? Bro, I was living in Arkansas, Little Rock, Arkansas. You dig? My wife was in college, and I was taking care of the things. You dig? And I met these older white cats that literally had these Turkish young wives. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm like, how that work? And they like, yeah, pop out a magazine. And they were literally mail order. They met them when they got there off the goddamn plane. You dig what I'm saying? Like real talk. A mail order bride was really a thing. And this is really the same thing, like you said, passport bros. Now they just going over there getting them. And like you said, when the young cats started doing it, now it's becoming an issue. But it ain't nothing new under the sun, Joe.
Yeah,
real talk.
But she's making it seem like that's majority of men. Like that's not majority of men. Like, she's making it seem like that's most men. That's not most men. If you look at the stats of people that actually have passports, it's very low. Let's go to black men. It's low. I don't know the full
stats. Not low though. 48% of Americans have passports. That's not low.
I said black men.
I'm just saying it's 48% of Americans. That's not a low number.
But I said black men.
These boys not.
He's referring to black men.
One moment. Let me look it up.
Thank you. Look it up.
I think like even with the men that are traveling, I don't see it's not like a ton of black men, like unless you go to Brazil or India, there's not a ton of black men. Like you go to Asia, there ain't no black men over there. Like
whites, it's Asian.
I think it's just people on.
You know why? They ain't got no cheeks, bro. They ain't got no cheeks.
That's what it is.
Nah, but I mean, we can't sit here and be so disingenuous to think that it's not huge cultural differences between, for example, I was over in Tokyo last year, and it's a gulf between the way that the women operate there and the way that the women operate here. Now, that's not saying that all guys are going over there for the same reason, because nobody is a monolith, right? You're going to have guys that's going over to the DR taking them cheap-ass Spirit flights to go and fuck on somebody in Sasua. And then you're going to have people that's actually going over for cultural, to get some cultural experiences. And they just so happen to run into women that they want to rock with while they're over there in general, right? It's people that's going over there for different reasons. But to come back to it and say that it's not huge cultural differences depending on where you go to is crazy to me, because it is. Like, it's way different, the way that they operate, the way that they think. And I know it depends on where you go, but a lot of guys are saying that they're fed up with the way that women think here in the West. And I'm not saying that it's not similar in other places, but there's a huge difference in other places too. Now, I do agree with Furious in that where you go, you take you with you. So that's why I'm always encouraging guys to become the best version of themselves and continue to work on and grow and have different experiences. And you know what I'm saying? Don't just go over there for box, but go to learn about different cultures and what you can adopt and what you can do, and from a business perspective, and get outside and learn how to communicate more effectively and all of that stuff, right? That is absolutely true.
Learn a new language.
At the same time, I think two things could be true at the same time. There are huge cultural norms and cultural differences in some places versus what you experience, especially within the Black community here in the United States of America. Now, the difference is for Furious, listening to him talk, is that he don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He not trying to wife no chick, so it's much, much different from him. He not trying to make no connections. He just living life and enjoying life, and I think that that's fine, because it's not like he having children out of wedlock, or he probably running into people that got a similar mindset as him, and they just enjoying life and having a good time, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that from what I've seen from most guys, most men want to be married, and most men want to have children. And have those children with the person that they married to. And so when you consider that, we got to expand the conversation more to the cultural norms that we experience here in the United States of America versus just saying that they not him.
Yeah, I think
everybody got to be him. Like some people don't want to be him. Some people just want to chill out, and you know what I'm saying? They're not trying to do all of that. They're just trying to be normal, and they don't want to be taken advantage of by the courts. They don't want to spend like $1 million about somebody that got some outsized expectations based off of some shit they seen on social media. Like, they prefer to marry within wherever it is that they, what they look like, simply because of proximity. But it's fucked up here, bro. It's fucked up. The attitudes. Every woman got fucking weave. Half of them, you don't even know what they fucking look like, because they faces beat.
They look like they girls.
Witchcraft.
10 pounds of makeup.
It is crazy.
But is that because the guys don't give them healthy feedback? Like, because when I'm dealing with women, and say, for example, if I use your point, she got a crazy weave, she got all that makeup on her face that girl had, but she's immaculate in the bedroom, and I don't say a thing, and I go with that for 2 to 3 months, and I let her rock with all that shit, and I never said anything. Why do I say anything now? Because that's what a lot lot of men do. They ignore the shit.
She got slotted just like.
Let me answer this question. I didn't want to do this, Furious, but you're the one that's kind of fucking up the game.
How?
You the problem.
I'm not. We can have a discussion. I would love to.
You're the problem, because most men want to be married, and everybody ain't trying to be out here in the street. So you don't give a fuck, right? And so your opinion is not as relevant in this conversation because it's not like you're trying to get tied down anyway. You don't give a fuck if she got a weave or not. Like as long as she immaculate in the bedroom.
No. That's not what I said. Now I'll go with your argument.
I'm not saying this. I'm not saying this specifically to be true. I'm using this as a talking point to illustrate that women are fucking with niggas like you, and then niggas is looking at women that's fucking with niggas like you, and they saying, "I don't want that bitch no more."